Well, good afternoon to you. Things had been building up very nicely over the last couple of days in the lead up to this game, but as you can see, the last couple of hours are a rather different story. The weather has decided not to play ball. The conditions here are a long way from ideal. It is teeming with rain, and that has left both teams contemplating very different challenges. It's almost old style. Understandable looks of concern on the faces of managers, officials, players and fans alike. This place simply a monument to the game. So much prestige, so much pride, so much passion whenever football is played here. Things have got underway here pretty promptly. Oh, they could break here. Gets it back. Udinese are without a win in their last 5 away games. It is a worry. Chiesa. And here's Simeone! Barami. Gerson. Anything noteworthy in the early part of the match, Jim?
Well, neither side has really grabbed the initiative, I would say. Both must have come in with a view of not making any early mistakes. So,
Simeone! Dashing forward at pace. Shot at goal! He's missed, but not by that far.
well, he doesn't need a second invitation, even from that range.
There too. It is deadlocked. There too. Gerson looks to dink one in. Udinese to retain the ball, but are seemingly in no rush to break forward. And it's played forward. And it's Simeone. Gerson. Oh, real danger here. In with a header. Hit with his head, but couldn't steer it in.
Oh, look, I don't want to sound too dismissive, but from here, that looks the harder thing to do.
Tries to get it forward quickly. Forward it goes. Chiesa. 30 minutes gone. Gerson. There too. Gerson. More than happy to take the muscular approach. Oh, he has a pop! Precious little by way of goal-mouth action yet. Oh, good take in a good area. Gerson. Great strength, too strong for his opponent. Hoists it forward. There too. Chiesa plays it forward. Simeone. Here's the whistle for half-time. So now the team has broken through, but certainly not for the want of trying. It's been an interesting game up to now, but still goalless. What have we learned from the first 45 minutes?
Well, Peter, apart from the lack of goals, I really don't think there's much to criticise. They've got to keep doing what they've been doing, and eventually they should find a way to the back of the net. Here's hoping for them.
No goals at this stage, but certainly not devoid of action. It is 0-0 here at half-time. And we are already promptly back underway.
Fiorentina can feel really happy with themselves. The scoreline doesn't back it up, but they've played with urgency and purpose and can't afford to lose patience in this second half.
Has a goal! It's off target and by quite a way.
It was more possible than probable, and the outcome backed it up, Peter.
Oh, well intercepted, really alert to the danger. Gerson tries to get it forward quickly. Played out to the right, played into the middle. Good take by the keeper, he's read that well. Now what's he got in mind? Chance to... has a pop! Shapes to shoot! Oh, that's a terrific save from the keeper.
Oh, that's a sparkling save. Absolutely sparkling. His reflexes were ultra sharp.
Udinese with another corner. Has got rid of that, and it's played forward. Simeone. Well into the second half, and still there's nothing between them. The shot! Forward it goes. There too. And it's Simeone. Simeone! Danger averted for now. Now some movement on the bench, and we are going to see a change. 2 changes being made right now. Fiorentina have themselves a corner, I think. Yes, they do. Vertu moves short. Can he deliver? Whipped in. And the counter is on. Oh, managed to get it away.
Concentration levels are very good, and so is the commitment. This game could yet yield a winner.
Vertu.
Fiorentina showing a good level of intensity at this stage. They're calling on all their resources now.
Gerson hoists it forward. Lovely bit of skill. Gerson. Vertu. Fiorentina cannot afford for this to peter out. There just isn't time left. 2 minutes to be... Goes for goal! Good stop. That wasn't easy.
Benassi really must have felt he had the measure of the keeper then, but how wrong he was.
Final checks on the touchline. A change about to occur.
Well, you have to feel a little for the player.
So that's it. It is all over. Frustrating game for attackers on either side. They hardly had a sniff. Defence is broadly in charge. And it has... Fiorentina just about have their noses in front in what has been a very watchable and closely contested last 8 tie up to now. The big question amongst the travelling contingent would be, have they done enough? Those supporters are here in good number. The hosts, though, no doubt buoyed by their support, who have been fantastic in themselves, turning out also en masse. This is set to be quite an atmosphere and indeed quite a game. This one of the great amphitheatres of the game. You are welcome to it, and indeed to one of the grandest fixtures. Well, this is crunch time for the home side, no question about that. They need to find from somewhere a boost in order to make the last core of the competition.
Well, the game is poised for that, Peter, but I think they know that this visiting team is familiar when it comes to situations like this. They know they'll have to be very persistent against stubborn opponents who have the nous to grind in dogged fashion. That's not always easy to deal with. So I think in this instance, matching their intensity is vital for starters.
And already we're underway here. Fiorentina Visit here with a first leg home win under their belt. They're all wary that the tie is only halfway through. Much work still to be done on...
Oh, shooting chance! And a second time! Goal! Fiorentina!
That's no fluke, it's what he was there for.
Oh, look, there's only one player who merits all the praise for that. Not only did he finish it, but his instincts for being where he was are absolutely top-notch.
Fiorentina take the lead, landing the first significant blow in what is certainly a significant contest. Looking cross-field, changing the point of attack. And here's Lacazette. Gets it back. Lacazette has given away a free kick. Ceballos.
Just to point out, Peter, that the fullbacks are quite high.
And what do they try to achieve?
Well, it's obviously a move to push the opposition wide men back and give them more to think about.
And no, that is pretty much the end of that. Reguilon has been found. Pass needed to be better than that, and he hits one! And he's there to make a great save.
Oh, that's a sparkling save, absolutely sparkling. His reflexes were ultra sharp.
Defending, albeit from an unexpected source.
Well, they say that your front lads should be that first line of stopping the opposition, and I think he's taken it to another level with his desire to get back and help everyone out.
That's a promising ball.
Shot at goal! They've scored! All too easy. They are in danger of disappearing out of sight.
Just so calm under pressure.
Well, I think that defence there thought they were in good position and they had him where they wanted, yet somehow he's worked the scoring position when it didn't see him on. It's really crafty business, that.
Fiorentina blast themselves into a 3-goal lead. Madrid keep the ball but can't do anything meaningful with it. Piazza, Gerson!
Oh, that is very close.
Yeah, the shot was enabled, Peter, due to such smart control and technique.
He's made sure that that won't get through. Chiesa. That's surely a foul. Free kick. So a chance here, what can they make of it? Fiorentina with a chance here to increase their lead. And the ball's come out! Good clearance and very necessary. Gerson. Goes to finish! A real chance and a real let-off.
Quick thinking and quick control, Peter. That creates a little more working space.
Forward it goes. Tried to play it through.
Look, he's offering an apology to his teammate, who's clearly miffed at not being picked out despite making what looked like the right run.
Ball's out on the left now. And it's got through. And he's there to cut it out. Reguilon. Fiorentina are in control here on the brink of half-time. Reguilon has come steaming up from the back for this. There are a few waiting for it. Deftly done. A chance to play it in. It's a very good battle there, terrific to watch.
That's believing too much in his own ability to hold on to the ball.
Gets the better of his man. Can he get the shot away? Away from immediate danger. Some good play on the left-hand side now to profit from it. Oh, he's been flattened there. Hoists it forward. Well, the crowd clearly like what they just saw. Some real no-nonsense defending.
Well, you could see he was eager to get a shot away, but there was too much flesh and bone in his path.
That is going to be the final action of the first half. Reflections on the first half?
Well, it's looking pretty straightforward, Peter. They've got themselves into a very good position, so why dither from here when they can repeat their first half success with another show of strength?
Fiorentina ahead 2-0, and they are looking good. And the game has already resumed here. Tries to get it forward quickly. And that is as far as they're going to go. Parolo. Dumps it into the area. And it's played forward. Forward it goes. Lacazette. And that's been levered clear. And again, they run up against stubborn defending. Lacazette. Defending of the desperate variety.
Well, that's the first attempt, Peter, we've seen at one of those raking passes just to spread the play.
Get it forward quickly. Piazza, and now they can launch a counter. Played out to the right. Reguilon drives it forward. Chiesa. Looking to get with, goes for goal! They are rampant! And they are cruising away!
Yeah, looking back at that, that's how you play on the counter. Quick and decisive and ruthless with the finish. I thought it was a stunning, stunning breakaway.
Got changes here from both sides, in fact. Casemiro.
hoists it forward, gets into a dangerous position. Danger averted for now.
I wouldn't fancy playing up front in these circumstances, to be honest. There's absolutely no supply.
And it's fair too. Cleared away. And it's been taken straight back. He spotted the run and played him through. Diaz gets away from his opponent. Oh, he's got that all wrong, and it's a penalty. Fiorentina present their opponents with the best possible chance here. That is quite remarkable.
A cool head was needed there, and we got anything but.
Oh, well intercepted, really alert to the danger. The ball needed to be better there, it's a wasted chance. Forward it goes. Chiesa. Casemiro gets it out to the wing. It's been intercepted, and that will come to nothing. Drives it towards the front. Casemiro does well to read it and intercepts. Keeper sends it forward. Tries to get it forward quickly. There's the delivery. Tries one! Big relief, it just needed better contact.
Well, the control on receipt was far better than the control on dispatch.
Cuts it out. Someone looks like he's in need of protection here.
Yeah, Peter, and it looks like this defence...
He's had a shot! They've done it! Comfort, yet more comfort, easing away.
Fiorentina are really pouncing on any stray passes in midfield. We're talking seconds from interception to the back of the net. It's counter-attacking heaven.
Fiorentina totally rampant here. And it's played forward. Done very well to intervene. This could fall anywhere! And that's a foul. Simple decision for the referee. Piazza. That's gone a long way up and away. There too. Has a goal! And he's there to hoof it away. Piazza. Room for a shot. Good challenge. Excellent challenge. Fence has got rid of that. Drilled.
He's gone for it! And yes, it's there!
A contest no more. It is nothing short of utter humiliation.
It's part of the game, Peter. It has to get ruthless. Sympathy just doesn't play a part.
It's become a case of men against boys.
No doubt as to who has the momentum here now. The only doubt is how many is coming.
Last-ditch defending, but that'll do. Isco plays it forward. And time is up. Fiorentina through to the last four. Just two more steps now. They have got a crack at it. Your reflections then, Jim?
Yeah, looking back on this, the early goal had a big influence on what unfolded and allowed them to dictate with comfort.
Well, good afternoon to you. Things had been building up very nicely over the last couple of days in the lead up to this game, but as you can see, the last couple of hours are a rather different story. The weather has decided not to play ball. The conditions here are a long way from ideal. It is teeming with rain, and that has left both teams contemplating very different challenges. It's almost old style. Understandable looks of concern on the faces of managers, officials, players and fans alike. This place simply a monument to the game. So much prestige, so much pride, so much passion whenever football is played here. And already we're underway here. Who's ball? Who's going to get there? He's looking to get there first. He has it out wide now. Looking for a decent ball in. And he's got the ball glued to his feet. Tries a shot! It's off target and by quite a way.
Well, Peter, I would say it was worth a try.
Fiorentina were imperious when the two sides last met, and the fans are asking for more of the same. I wonder what you've seen, Jim, over the early moments of the game.
Well, I think both teams probably feel it's too early for either to start taking real risks. So they're still very much in a phase of testing the waters and sizing each other up.
Out to the right, back into the middle. Out towards the flank. Plays it over to the other flank. Chiesa. Tries to get it forward quickly. Chiesa. He's shooting chance! Goal! Fiorentina! And it's Fiorentina who take the lead.
Oh, what a cracking goal! But A cracking touch as well. That's what made it for me. That's brilliant play all round.
A 1-0 lead established.
And that ought to be the trigger for a really exciting and entertaining game from here on.
Spal were grateful to the genius of their manager last time round.
He's a manager who understands how important the bench can be and the timing of substitutions. If needed, he's quick to make changes, and I just think he has more than a plan B.
Chiesa. There will be a throw-in. It's gone for a throw-in. That's been drilled forward. Ball needed to be better there. It's a wasted chance. Well played, he saw that coming. Fiorentina are enjoying a good spell right now and leading. Chiesa, and the counter is on. Could be thinking, shot at goal! Cut out in the nick of time. Hoists it forward. Has he found his man? Fiorentina are ahead here. It has been a good half for them. Hardly anything between the sides, and the score is 1-0. It's a brilliant interception. And out to safety. Jason. Looking to hit the front line. Goes long. The referee's had a look, and he's blown his whistle for half-time. There we are, off they go for half-time. The breakthrough did indeed come in the first half, but there has only been that one goal. It is very, very tight.
Well, that certainly pleased the fans, and the players are definitely happy with that scoreline. The question is now, can they protect it?
Fiorentina go in at half-time with a slender one-goal lead.
And the finish!
Fiorentina have a very fine defensive record over recent games. Needs to locate someone up front. And here's Muriel. Jason. And here's Muriel. Yeah, he's pulled him up for that challenge. Fiorentina with a chance here to increase their lead. He's shaping up to have a crack from here. He's gone for it!
Oh, how good is he? Sumptuous finish, an absolute joy! And there's the goal they've been looking for.
And he's produced a beauty. Fiorentina take a 2-goal lead, and things should be comfortable from here on in.
That second goal has such a polarising effect on prospective moods. I mean, one team are under more pressure now to get the next goal, and the other will fancy their chances of turning 2 into 3. Everything they would have spoken about in that dressing room during the break has a greater chance of happening thanks to the early goal. It's the perfect platform now to go on and try to win it.
He's gone for it! This could fall anywhere!
And it's played forward. A real chance. Oh, that is asking for trouble.
Oh, super tackle. They were outnumbered and under the cosh. That had to be spot on, and it was.
Luis Muriel. And it's the goalkeepers to claim. Forward it goes. Oh, good interception. Tries to get it forward quickly. And here's Paloski. And again, they run up against stubborn defending. Luis Muriel. And it's Paloski. Can't get the better of his opposite number. That's one way of trying to make things happen. There's a few who could follow that example. No, that's not the ball he wanted. He's making good use of his strength there, just refuses to be out-muscled. So who's he picking out? It's got through to him. A really good feat. Chiesa! A real chance and a real let-off.
Oh, I'm not sure what he had in mind, and I don't think he knew either.
Rapidly approaching the end. Spal are facing now the prospect of failing to make it into the European elite. Did well to step in there, that was more than necessary. Floats one over, nice little chip, cuts it out. Well, he acknowledges that he should have come up with something better there.
Was too timid to make it through the defence. It'll be noted and improved upon, I'm sure.
That's not going to make it.
That will annoy the manager. They're making themselves too predictable here.
It's Muriel! Oh, that's a fine save!
Luis Muriel really must have felt he had the measure of the keeper then, but how wrong he was.
And through to the goalkeeper. A good challenge, stood up well against his man. And it's played forward. Good challenge, he just stood firm. Well, that's pretty clear, it is a foul. Fiorentina seeking to maximise the moment.
What a save! Terrific reactions!
And
the referee brings it to a close. Fiorentina gained victory here, and on balance they were worth it. So what do you take away from it all, Jim?
Fiorentina have some very strong runners from midfield, and it's not often you'll see a team be so effective by advancing through the middle like that, but this was very impressive the way they...
Hello one and all, we are glad to have you on board for what must surely be the most unmissable game of this season. It could seal the final destination of the title. Of course there are minor conditions attached, as with all of these things. 3 points are required. Sounds very easy on paper, but it could well prove to be otherwise in reality. Certainly this is a very, very impressive venue, quite a sight to behold. The mood is really good now, the players itching to get this going.
Yeah, Peter, definitely the team of the season, and it's their ability to navigate their way through key contests like this that affords them the confidence and nous in knowing that the substance within can be relied upon. They're far more likely to chalk another one up than choke. These lads have a great togetherness and spirit, and I expect to see it again.
We have already started here. Fiorentina praying that this will be their day. They know what they must do in order to guarantee the title, and we will know one way or another at the end of the 90 minutes. Gets it back. Djordjevic plays it in. Goalkeeper's ball. Coleman plays it forward. Fiorentina were imperious when the two sides last met, and the fans are asking for more of the same. Difficult to choose between them early on, not many chances yet. Chiesa. Coleman.
Well, they would seem to be trying to expose the centre of that defence to runners.
It makes for some terrific movement.
It does, and they may be hit on the break because obviously it requires numbers forward to stretch them out.
Defenders on the back foot. Coleman has been included in the starting 11 for the first time in some weeks. And here's Simeone. Now the ball's come loose and the chase is on. There too.
It can only get better, this. We haven't seen a shot yet, and I'm hoping that when we do, it'll spark a whole series of them because it needs livening up.
He's got the ball glued to his feet. Fiorentina have a very fine defensive record over recent games. And it's Coleman. Could cross it here. Well read, he sorted that out. Giaccherini. Fired deep towards the back post. Chiesa. Simeone. Going for goal! Goal! Fiorentina! That could turn out to be a big, big goal. It is a good finish. The odds were against him, little matter.
Well, I think that defence there thought they were in good position and they had him where they wanted, yet somehow he's worked the scoring position when it didn't see him on. It's really crafty business, that.
Fiorentina take the lead, landing the first significant blow in what is certainly a significant contest.
Oh, look, this is just what the fans wanted, and now that they're celebrating the opener, I think they'll want to see their team make all the running from here.
And here's Simeone. Fiorentina are leading with half-time drawing close. Not offside that time. And here's Djordjevic. Giaccherini. A reprieve, albeit perhaps momentary. Here it is over the line. Ball's loose, who's getting there? Tries to locate someone up front. Hardly anything between the sides, and the score is 1-0. Oh, well defended, that had to be done. There is the half-time whistle. So there you have it, a close-fought half of football, one that still had its moments, and ultimately produced just one goal. A very decent game up to now.
I'm sure they'll be very happy with the first half performance and the scoreline. They'll definitely want to maintain their momentum now and finish the job.
Fiorentina head for the dressing room in possession of a 1-0 lead. So we're just settling back into this second half.
Fiorentina really need to go and grab another goal now, Peter, if they're going to go on and secure this.
No messing about, just bludgeoned away. Chiesa. Chievo quick to defend their manager in the wake of criticisms levelled at him in recent days.
I think tactically he didn't make a good job of things for starters, and then compounded matters in trying to come.
Towering header! No, not the best of headers. No way through there. Chiesa goes looking.
Well, I'm not quite sure he needed to hold up play quite as much as he did then. A couple of his teammates were very annoyed.
Forward it goes. Defending of the desperate variety. Chiesa. Coleman drives it forward. A heavy challenge.
Yeah, that's top defending in preventing him turning, which can open up many possibilities.
What are you thinking? Well, he's going to be pulled back for that one.
Well, he should have done better, and he knows it.
Good effort, very good effort. He would have at least wanted to make the keeper work, though.
Diego showing a little more urgency now, and to be honest, Peter, this is what's required.
Well, hitting hope is just about the sum of it, isn't it, Jim?
Just has to be done.
Simeone. Now, can he capitalise? Goes for it! Looks to bypass the midfield. And here's Simeone. Simeone! Oh, great save, real class.
Well, you can't ask for much more than that. A difficult moment he simply had to deal with.
Well, the referee's pulled play back and has booked him for the original offence. Vertu plays it short. And it's Coleman. Just a quarter of an hour to play. And it's played forward.
Keep calm and carry on. That's the job in a nutshell now.
Coleman. Javier Sanchez. Piazza gets into a dangerous position. Fiorentina are still just one up. It needs making safe, this. Simeone! Oh, and that should have been two.
Well, he's definitely kept the side in the game then. That's really good positioning. They could have doubled their lead there.
Now some movement on the bench, and we are going to see a change.
Yeah, he's run himself into the ground, hasn't he? And it's good to see that the crowd appreciate his efforts, because he has put in a real honest shift.
It'll be a throw-in. Coleman. Piazza. He's looked long this time. Piazza looking to get on the end of it. Tries a shot! Good try. The outcome could so easily have been different.
A more than decent attempt, Peter.
Just a few more moments for them to hang on. Piazza. He's put it on the right now. What's on?
I think it's time for them to concentrate on closing this one out.
Confirmation that there will be 2 minutes stoppage time. Vertu. And that is that. Champions at last. Finally they get their hands on the prize. Worthy winners, glorying in their moment. So onto centre stage come the central characters, the individuals who, as a team, blended into champions, and this is their moment. Well, hello, good evening, and welcome to everybody who has joined us, regardless of where you are, or indeed what time it is with you all over the globe, as we bring you this most glamorous of clashes between two sides desperately chasing the right to contest the ultimate prize in club football. This competition has provided us with so much unforgettable drama since the first qualifiers began last summer, and I am certain there will be plenty more to come in the last few. It is semi-final day. This is one of the great amphitheatres of the game. You are welcome to it, and indeed to one of the grandest fixtures. So just one more step for a date with destiny. Few games come bigger than this one.
Yeah, and the first leg of a semi-final, you can't guarantee passage into the final, obviously, just yet. But you can make life quite hard for yourself, Peter, second leg. So you've got to expect it to be tight and tense. This atmosphere sounds perfect for the occasion. And it's a case of releasing your best now and just finding a stronger edge, letting the opposition know what you're all about. And it's going to be tough next time round too.
And if you did just miss it, we are up and running already. Who do you, Jim, see making a difference here?
Yeah, Nabil Fekir.
Oh, the whistle's gone. What's he given? And that really is the last thing they wanted to do. He was just never going to miss.
Well, any penalty that finds the net is a good penalty, even if that didn't convince.
Lyon go ahead, 1 goal to the good. Hoists it high. He acknowledges that he should have come up with something better there. There's the shot! Chiesa. Oh, real danger here. Defending of the desperate variety. Now it's Fekir. And it's been taken straight back. Gets it upfield. There's a long ball. Overhit and out of play. Well, there's something you don't see every day. Gerson. Tries to get it forward quickly. Loses his balance and loses the ball. Chiesa, good idea, just poorly executed. Hoists it forward. Some good work on the right flank. Now, what's next? Fekir, he's had a shot! This could fall anywhere! Fired in from distance. And it's kept out by a stubborn defence. Good defending, albeit from an unexpected source.
I think it's great to see that kind of application and desire from a forward who wants to help out his defence. I think...
Tries a shot! Oh, that was no routine save.
Oh, that's a sparkling save. Absolutely sparkling. His reflexes were ultra sharp.
Last-ditch defending, but that'll... Shapes to shoot! And the ball's come out. Chooses to go back. Fekir. Forward tracking back like that, always appreciated by the crowd.
Well, they say that your front lads should be that first line of stopping the opposition, and I think he's taken it to another level with his desire to get back and help everyone out. Well, it's a crossing feast here, but I'd advise them to keep a variety in their play to avoid being found out and stopped.
Nobody's going to argue with that. Time to deliver. The referee brings the first half to a close. There we are, off they go for half-time. They did indeed come in the first half. There has only been that one goal. It was very, very tight. We're promptly into the second 45 minutes.
Fiorentina don't need to press the panic button just yet. They may have to tweak their setup first. If they don't grab an early goal in this second half, they can't hold back though.
Oh, he's found him and hits one! Traore. Good challenge, he just stood firm. And it's Fekir. Fekir plays it out to the flank. Swung in towards the middle. You can get that clear. And it's hoisted clear. Fekir. Lovely feet. Traore. Chiesa absolutely focused then on the defensive side of his game.
You have to admire commitment like that, because he could easily ignore that and just kind of walk around and let others do all the chasing.
Goes for goal!
Well, once he went with the shimmy, it looked like a gimme. How frustrating.
Cuts it out. And it's Traore. Oh, that's nice. So, Jim, what are you thinking?
Well, the time has arrived to start taking risks. They may well be happy just to level this.
There too. Chiesa. Played out to the right. And the defence can get it clear. Could be thinking about a shot here. He's gone for it! Well, that wasn't too dissimilar to the previous attempt.
Fiorentina really are in the ascendancy here, and they know they have to register while that's the case.
Gets his head to it! Harmlessly behind. Traore. Talk about singling someone out.
Look, he can be the productive source, so he has to be shut down and shut down quickly.
And it's played forward. Keeps everyone guessing. Fiorentina have a free kick. He's got a chance from here, but not the kindest angle. So who's he going to be aiming for here? Oh, good stop, it had to be.
Fiorentina are definitely going about this the right way.
Jim, there's not too much subtlety or sophistication about this. It really is a question of needs must.
Just has to be done.
That's sprayed out wide.
This is good ball retention, and it should be enough from here, but they want to double their advantage.
Forward it goes. He'll hit it! Oh, that is rather wayward.
Lyon really have been deserted by their composure and allowed frustration to take over, and it's not a good sign.
Gerson. What an adventurous run from a defender. Nicely controlled. Looking for a decent ball in. And the shot!
Peter, they have to fight the onset of desperation and keep enough cool heads to still deliver.
Tries to get it clear.
Well, it remains to be seen whether they can come up with that little bit of class to rescue this situation, and it needs to be any time now, really.
Gerson.
There's only one word for this, it's baffling. That team needs to figure out where the ball needs to be, and it's not there.
A really good feat. Pumps it into the area.
Look, with time running out, they have to get the ball in the penalty box, and if it means a long punt, then so be it. They've got to give themselves a chance.
Fourth official showing that there will be 3 minutes of added time. Fekir. And time is up. Fiorentina have left themselves with plenty to do in the home leg. How do you look back on the game then, Jim?
Well, the way the manager has stormed down the tunnel lends itself to an almighty telling off for such a timid, docile display.